When most people think about beauty, they picture something shiny, flawless, and brand new. But Selena Faith has built her world around the opposite, finding charm in what's old, weathered, and often overlooked. That's the heart of her YouTube channel, Vintage Bombshell, and it's why over 123,000 people tune in to watch. Her videos feel like stepping into a quiet, timeless space, filled with vintage treasures, soft home decor, and comforting scenes that wrap around you like a warm blanket. But as peaceful and elegant as her content looks, Selena's life hasn't always been easy. Her journey is one of passion and creativity, but also of heartbreak, resilience, and healing. Let's go back to where her story began. Oregon. That's where Selena grew up, and it's also where her fascination with vintage first took root. As a little girl, she and her mom would spend weekends wandering through flea markets, estate sales, and thrift stores. She often shares one memory in particular, her mom bringing home a broken $5 chair. Instead of tossing it aside, her mom fixed it up and gave it new life. That moment taught Selena a lesson that stuck. Real value isn't about being flawless. Sometimes it's about seeing potential where others don't. As she got older, her love for the past only grew deeper. It eventually spilled over into her creative life online. On February 5, 2010, Selena hit publish on her first YouTube video, officially launching Vintage Bombshell. What began as a little creative outlet quickly transformed into her lifestyle and career. She started sharing not just thrift hauls, but also glimpses of her home, her garden, her favorite finds, and the kind of small details that make life feel meaningful. Her channel feels like a window into another time, calm, intentional, and beautifully curated. Whether she's showing a delicate floral teacup, styling a retro-inspired outfit, or arranging antique linens, everything carries a story. And that's what keeps her audience coming back. As her following grew, Selena expanded her work beyond just videos. She began organizing flash sales where fans could purchase pieces straight from her collection, vintage jewelry, French baskets, antique textiles, and more. She hasn't shared exact numbers publicly, but estimates suggest her YouTube ad revenue alone brings in over $4,000 a month. When you add in her sales and affiliate income, her net worth is believed to be approaching $1 million. But financial success doesn't mean her life was free of challenges. In 2015, Selena's world turned upside down. After insisting on a mammogram when her initial concerns were brushed off, she was diagnosed with stage 1 HER2 positive breast cancer. In an emotional video, she shared the devastating news with her viewers, opening up about the treatments ahead, surgery, radiation, chemotherapy, and her determination to face it all with courage. The support from her online community was overwhelming. But her fight wasn't over after the first operation. Doctors later discovered cancer cells in a nearby blood vessel, which meant another surgery. It was a long, painful journey, yet Selena never stopped being open about what she was going through. Today, she's proud to call herself a 2-time breast cancer survivor. And through her struggle, she's used her platform to encourage others to value inner strength, self-love, and kindness above superficial beauty. Just when it seemed like she had weathered her toughest storm, life threw another challenge her way. Her marriage ended. In a quiet YouTube community post, Selena shared that she and her husband Pete were divorcing. For many of her viewers, the news was surprising. They had admired the relationship she often showed glimpses of online. But true to her character, Selena approached the change with grace. She reflected on how the experience pushed her to rediscover her own independence and once again expressed gratitude to her community for their steady support. Through every chapter, from her earliest thrift shop adventures to her cancer battle to the heartbreak of divorce, Selena has remained the steady soul behind Vintage Bombshell. She continues to find and create beauty, reminding her audience that the magic of life often lies in the imperfect, the old, and the overlooked. Her channel isn't just about antiques or pretty home decor. It's about perseverance, healing, and cherishing the small moments that make life meaningful. And maybe that's why so many people feel at home when they watch her videos. And that brings us to today. Selena Faith is still thriving, still creating, and still inspiring her viewers to look at the world a little differently. Because in the end, her story isn't only about vintage treasures, it's about finding strength and beauty in every season of life. Thanks for watching. If you found Selena's journey inspiring, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and join us next time as we share more stories of resilience and creativity.